afraid of bats. John's afraid of bats. Who's gonna get you?
Why? Stop it! Why? Who throws dead bats? Come on, honestly.
It's gonna eat you, John. Eat you alive. Get your fangs, giant fangs.
Why? Stop it. Why? Oh. Hi, I'm TV's Jon Dore, and you probably don't know this, but I'm afraid of bats.
I've been afraid of bats ever since I was a little kid. And there's good reason for it. Susan, why are people afraid of things?
Well, there are a lot of factors that affect fear. Can you tell me a bit more about your fear?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you like to tell me that now?
Yeah, for sure.
So, John, tell me about your experience.
Never thought you'd ask. When I was 7 years old, I woke up and there was a bat fluttering above my head, and I ran screaming out of my bedroom. My parents came in and got rid of the bat for me, and then I had to sleep with my parents for a long time.
For how long did you have to sleep with your parents?
I haven't stopped.
So you really are afraid of bats?
I'm terrified of bats, yeah. I mean, the only thing I knew about bats was from television and movies. They suck your blood, and they murder you, and they are relentless little motherfuckers.
Well, that makes perfect sense that you'd be afraid of the bat.
Yeah.
As far as you were concerned, the bat could have killed you.
It probably would have.
Well, in my experience, bats don't kill people.
When did you become a zoologist?
Well, I'm not a zoologist.
Okay.
I've never heard of bats sucking blood and killing people. That, as far as I've heard, is a myth.
I never heard of my grade 8 shop teacher molesting people, but guess what?
That's a good point you're making, John.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to talk about that a bit more?
Well, that's all I really knew.
And when did you find that out?
A few moments ago when I made it up in my head and told you about it.
Oh, right.
Why do people lie?
I don't know. They're aiming to hide something.
I lie 70% of the time. Do you believe that?
Mm-hmm.
Made that up too. Susan, what would you suggest I do to get over my fear of bats?
Well, you've already taken the first step, which is to bring it into awareness. That you have this fear and that it's connected to a fear of death. The next step could be to work with a behavioral therapist.
A behavioral therapist? That's a great idea. I don't want to be afraid every time I turn around.